Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We have a special guest with us today, so let's get started. Woo, I'm feeling it this morning, you guys. We are going to be answering questions this whole live show. How do you get through a day? To me, it smells like a very light kind of pine scent. So if you've been wanting to get one of these drop shop items, we are just going to have lots of fun. Who is ready for some life hacks? We have all of this fun stuff to give away. It's colorful, cozy. Really, we just like to get to know our customers.
Never look a horse in the Cheez-It.
And we're back. So today, for this Monday, it's our Monday Mingle. Yeah, that sounds better than Mingle Monday. And we're going to be mingling with Robert. We're going to be talking about our June oil of the month today. We will not be telling you what it is. Okay?
Last time it only took me about 20 seconds.
I know.
So I'll try not to.
We may be telling you what it is.
But not on purpose.
It's late in the month.
It is late in the month. What is it, the 22nd today? Whew, that's really late in the month. But we're going to talk to you about it. Robert's going to talk, and maybe he'll have hints of what's coming up as well, because I mean,
do for the next 2 months if you.
Of course it's okay, because every single live people are saying, can you give me a hint for oil of the month? And I'm always like, I have no idea what's coming up. I have no idea. So they're going to be very excited that there is somebody here that can actually give them hints. But before we jump into all of that fun stuff, we're going to see who's joining us. We have Jesse from Maryland, Camo Tiger 7, howdy from Caldwell, hi. We have Christina from Portland, Nora from High Point, North Carolina.
Wow.
Jacqueline from Texas. You know, I've never been to the Carolinas, but I really want to go. Either one. I'll take either one. Let's see. Hello, Robert. So happy to see you, Anna says. Sarah from Southeast Wisconsin. Donna from Connecticut. I had to think for a second what CT was. Be Good from Kentucky. Raven from Ohio. Jody from Washington.
We got every state representing today.
I know. One time I went through and wrote them all down, and we had we were missing 3 states, I think, 2 or 3 states, but we had 11 or 12 countries, other countries besides the U.S.
Wow.
It was really cool.
Lika's joining from the Philippines right now.
Welcome.
It's
I mean, there's
nighttime
just
in the
so many.
Philippines.
I know. I love having all of our international customers tell us what time it is, where they're joining from. It's pretty fun.
I didn't realize this, but Sherry Rodders Santorelli's from New York. I didn't know that. Never knew that. Sorry.
Now you do.
Now I do.
Now you do. I was going to look for one more. Sweet Jenna 78 says, love the oil of the month with a lot of O's in her love. Please make it a permanent oil. You guys, I've just been so surprised. Like the last 2 oil of the months, I mean, our customers are just obsessed with, so that's pretty cool. We have so many other people joining us, so thank you for joining. And Alexa, who's on Instagram this morning?
Let's see. Fragonia is my soul oil, says hi from sunny California.
Fragonia?
Yes.
So we know that. We have Fragonia in the pipeline.
We do, but not this year, right?
Unfortunately, this year they had a very small harvest, and it's already a very small farm that Fragonia has grown, but we're definitely in the works to get some soon. So,
yeah.
Fragonia is my soul.
It's really Justine.
Anna Bozer Pyrus says hello from South Carolina. I know I just butchered that name. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's another one of the Carolinas. Should we have the Carolinas tell me what Carolina is better to visit?
I think we should.
No, that's.
Is that like a thing?
Oh yeah, that's a thing. So, they're both great. No, you just got to say they're both great. I'm not getting into it. They are both beautiful.
I just want to go. All of like my beachfront bargain hunt, those kind of shows, almost all of them are in one or the other, North or South Carolina. And I've never been and I really want to go. So anyways, okay, keep going, Lexa.
Okay. All Things Eco says good evening from the Philippines.
Nice.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Love and Wisdom 12 says, Aloha Robert from Maui.
Wow, aloha.
Love My Texas Chickens says, good morning from Hot Texas. Ellen Remy says, hi from Holland. Kat
Oh,
Vanderwall
Holland.
says, hi from London, UK.
Nice. London's in the house.
London's in the
In the
house.
house. Kelly Jean says, good morning from California.
Woo, woo.
California's in the. Just kidding.
That's what we got.
Well, thanks for joining, everyone. I did see a couple comments of people saying, Fregonia, what's Fregonia? So Fregonia started as an oil of the month,
It
and
did.
we carried it for just a short time, maybe a couple of years. And there's one farm that basically owns the right to growing Fregonia, right?
Yes, they actually trademarked it. And
Yeah,
also,
yeah, they did. So what happened? What happened to Fregonia, Robert?
So about
Way too long
three
ago.
years ago, the whole place burned down.
Yeah.
And since it was the only source in the world, that caused problems. But they're back and running now. They did have a smaller harvest last year. And of course, everybody in the world wants to get it. But a company of our size needs a pretty substantial amount. And
Yeah.
so that's even harder to come by than, 1 or 2 kilograms. So,
Yeah.
but we're working on it hard.
Yeah, it
I
was
wanna
really
know-
sad when it burnt down for like everyone in the industry, as well as
Yeah, and I'm sure people
that
have heard
farm.
about, the dryness and the bushfires in Australia. It's really,
yeah.
Is Fregonia on Tasmania as well? Is that the?
No, it's Australia.
It's Australia. So one of my favorite Australian oils is Baronia.
Oh,
Are we
That
ever gonna get that one
is-
back?
Baronia was also an oil of the month,
Yeah, and it was a tiny farm. We visited the farm when we were down
and
there.
it was
That
a
was in
tiny.
Tasmania, right?
It was a
Yeah.
tiny oil also because it was so expensive.
It's very expensive. In fact, it's the most expensive oil we've ever sold was Baronia.
It was
Yeah.
so expensive.
It's more than Rose, and it's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. And
Well,
I
we'll
bought
have
a
to
bottle
It's a
of it.
floral though.
I know. I
And
don't know
Danny
why.
likes it, huh? Oh, Marty's asking vanilla.
Oh,
Yeah, we have
you spill
vanilla
the beans?
coming.
okay.
Can you spill the beans?
Can we spill the vanilla beans
All
on
the
that?
pun intended. We can spill some of the beans. Yeah. So I don't know. So we do have vanilla coming, which is really exciting because all of our not all of our fall blends, but the fall blends that used to contain vanilla are going to contain vanilla again. Yeah, which I know our customers are going to be so excited about because most of them like vanilla over Peru balsam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vanilla is my favorite oil.
Yeah, so we have our fall blends, the ones that contain, used to contain vanilla and then Peru balsam are going to contain vanilla again. And then I believe we're bringing vanilla back. I want to say it's in October or November that we will be selling it as a single. So we still have a while, but it is coming. It is coming. So
Yay, that's awesome.
yeah.
So the vanilla market is getting better. Madagascar was, as you know, probably wiped out years in a row, had problems with droughts and too much rain and all sorts of problems. So the vanilla market is used in everything from Coca-Cola to all sorts of food. So a lot of demand and not enough,
Yeah.
to go around for the last few years. But we're working on a very special project, highly sustainable, that I think everybody will love, and you're going to love the price too.
Yeah, we're excited for that vanilla. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We are going to give an oil away. It's the oil that comes from that plant up there, or the
Ooh.
plant that's on your screen.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen.
The Instagram, the plant that's up there. We're going to give that away really fast, and then we're going to start talking about the oil of the month. So take a look at the plant, and I want you to guess what oil comes from that plant, and leave your guess in the comment section. Danny's showing you lots of views, it looks like. Leave your guess in the comment section. Even if you're completely wrong, ooh, that's helpful, Danny.
Yeah, kind of too much help there.
I don't know. I still think it's hard.
Leave your guess in the comment section. Even if you're completely wrong, still just leave a guess because we're just going to scroll through comments to choose a winner. So
So I've got
Vetiver, chamomile,
Honeysuckle.
no clue. Camo tiger's the closest with no
Yuzu.
clue. Just kidding.
That is the closest, unfortunately. Uh-oh, somebody nailed it.
Yeah, I was like, I see, Danny, it's that picture. We're telling you.
Yeah, we've got, I just put up this picture here.
Ooh.
Did you see that one?
That one is giving away too many hints, Danny.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless those if
we're-
those aren't raisins on the side, then they must be something else.
Yeah, no.
Coffee,
everyone's gonna
Juniper.
get it.
I do see a lot of guesses for juniper berry though.
I was really surprised that from this picture here, I'm gonna put it back up. I did not realize they grew like that.
Yeah, I don't
Almost
think
like
I'm
grape.
not sure I did either, honestly.
And maybe, I mean, I haven't personally visited a pepper farm. Oh,
Danny.
Danny!
Wow.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna pick a winner because you guys have had long enough to guess, and Danny just spilled the pepper. Okay, so I'm just gonna close my eyes and scroll a few times, and then stop right here. So Jill Knapp, can't tell what it is at all. It's fine, Jill. You still won. You won yourself a 10 mil black pepper. Alexa,
Okay, we
who's
ready?
our winner on Instagram? I feel like there's a hair over here. I hate hair.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
are we ready?
Yes,
Miss Presley Kate said black pepper. She was
Miss
correct.
Presley. Hey.
Kate.
I have a question.
Oh, I have an answer. I might not
you
actually.
probably might not. So a lot of people guess pink pepper. I've never heard
Yeah.
of that before. Is that a thing that we
Yep.
like sell?
Pink pepper was also an oil of the month.
I've never heard of
What
it
was
before.
the name we called it though?
Red berries.
No,
Pink berry.
pink
Excuse me.
berries. And it was a CO2, right?
CO2.
Yeah, yeah. But it's
Interesting.
also known as pink pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, which is another variety, and grown in South. It just depends on the origin for a lot of these.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
it totally-
it's just funny how all of these oils we've been talking about are oil of the months.
Hey,
She can't find the answer. I don't
She's
know what
British.
she was saying. She's British.
I was thrown off so bad by the name pink berries, but because you open it up and it smelled like
It's
pepper.
pepper.
Where black pepper to me doesn't smell very
Oh,
peppery.
I think it smells peppery.
so
I
there's
love it.
a little bit of difference in the botanical between pink berry and pink peppercorn.
Right.
And so that's just kind of giving it away right there. So one's Shinus mole and one Shinus theoborofomia or something like that.
I'll believe
Sorry,
it.
it's too early in the morning. But we did the pink berries, which is a variety from South America, I believe.
That was cool. People really liked it.
Yeah. So we have just so many questions with people saying, can you bring this past oil of the month back? Can you bring this past oil of the month back? And really we try to bring, it depends. So when we're sourcing oil of the months, we are trying to find like the most unique, most special. And sometimes those aren't always easy to bring back as a permanent because like
Yeah.
with Fregonia, for example, right? It's one tiny farm. So it's not, it's not always something that we can just have. Plus, of course, the fire is really obviously what made it so nobody could get it. But they're not always super readily available for us to carry permanently because we are trying to source such unique oils for the oil of the month. But we do try to bring back our customers' most favorites. So we have actually brought back a couple because customers started using hashtag bring back and whatever the oil was. And like we saw so many of those hashtags that we started bringing back some of the oil of the month. So you guys tell us if there's an oil you want us to bring back that was an oil of the month, let us know and we'll see what we can do. But you have to tell us. Yeah, you have to tell us what ones you want back because we do an oil of the month every single month. We have a lot, so you guys have to tell
Do a
us
lot.
what ones you want to be a permanent
I see
addition.
a lot of Leadum lovers out there too.
Yeah, Leadum, obviously last month's oil of the month.
Butterfly lily, we can say that one.
Yeah,
We're getting
lots of butterfly.
butterfly lily.
Yeah, yeah,
Woodland.
yeah. So many that you guys loved. Okay, Robert. Oh, yes.
I did get a couple of questions. They were wondering who our guest is. So people who are just tuning in, might not know who our guest is. Who are you?
So I'm Robert, and I've been with plant therapy 4 years as of last month.
Robert,
4 years.
happy anniversary last month.
And so I head up sourcing for plant therapy. So we've been doing the oils and oil of the month since 2016. And it's been fun.
Does that make you dizzy when you say that?
It's dizzying.
That's 4 times 12 oils.
Yeah.
I mean, or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of oils.
Yeah.
48 hours.
And we've got them all, we've got the oil of the months done through December, which we never get that far
No,
ahead.
we're way ahead of schedule. In fact, I just received a notification today that next month's oil of the month, they're moving up the ready date.
Oh.
So, because we're already just on top of it, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hints.
I
is what
think
they're
it's
saying.
next month, so maybe it was the previous month or the following. I don't know.
Yeah, give some hints.
So are you guys wanting hints for this oil of the month, for June's oil of the month, or for July's oil of the month, or for all the oils of the months?
Well, I do want to know a little bit about, is there anything about this oil of the month, without saying anything, that you could give us some insight
Sure.
into, Robert?
So this oil of the month is a CO2. We can give that much away.
Yes.
And it's also, I think, the first time that we've ever, maybe it's not the first time, but it's an oil that we already sell in EO form.
Right.
And so my big worry was I had to find a batch of this that was just phenomenal smelling and had enough difference from what we smell, because we sell a really nice one already in EO form. And so that was the big push for us on this one, was to try and get a little bit of variance. This is made by probably the finest CO2 producer, one of them in the world, and it's mostly bought for the perfume industry. And so we really went with, and then it was also right in the middle of the COVID breakout, and so it was a pretty pricey oil.
Yeah.
And but it does smell fantastic in my opinion.
And in a lot of our customers' opinions, they
Yeah.
are obsessed with it. I was also really nervous that it wouldn't be as popular because it's an oil we already sell.
Right.
So I was afraid we would see a lot of customers be like, oh, I already have that one, so do I really need this one? But I honestly haven't seen any of that, because customers are getting it and they are in love, which is encouraging, always. It's encouraging other customers to try it too. And yeah, so it made me a little nervous. I was like, oh no, is this oil of the month not gonna do well? And it's doing amazing because customers are loving it. Yes, Danny.
So customers are wondering what's the difference between the EO and the CO2?
So this happens to be a spice, and so you would think it'd be very spicy. But on CO2, you can do several things. First off, it's a much cleaner process, right? It's not heating up the oil. It's not heating up the plant. So you're getting basically the plant in its form.
Yep.
And then this is a specific type of this plant, the green. We won't give it away. But this is the green only part of this plant, which is used more for food, and it's a much sweeter smell. And so you're getting that in this, and then along with a super crisp, distillation, you can still get that spicy note. Some of these CO2s are just all sweet, but they don't have any of the original, spice of that oil left in it. But it takes out anything earthy, anything like that, that you get in most plants. And so it's just really, it's almost like a perfume. Mm-hmm. It's hard to believe that that's just one spice.
It's just one plant.
Yeah, just one plant.
Yeah.
And not a blend.
It's very complex, which I think is what makes it so unique, because when you smell it, you're smelling like all these different scents instead of just lavender, floral, it's so complex, and I think it's really cool because of how complex it is. And probably one of the reasons customers like it so much. So yeah, so it's just it's a different distillation, right? And it's a different part of the plant, this one specifically.
Yeah.
But a CO2 versus like an essential oil or a steam distilled oil, which is what most essential oils, how you get most essential oils, it's a different distillation process, which means the end essential oil is different. Like the chemical makeup of it is different. So it's completely a different product, even if it comes from, like, we sell like chamomile. Is it chamomile? Yeah, we sell CO2 and a German. We sell CO2 and a steam distilled. And even though it comes from the same part of the plant, it's completely a different oil because of the extraction. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to learn about that.
And then this is one last thing. This is a select extraction. So with CO2s, there's total and select. And the total will just pick up a lot more of the heavy resins and volatiles. And sometimes you want a more pretty or light
Yep.
scent. So the select is better in my opinion on this
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks.
Debbie says it deserves its own poem.
Oh boy.
Do it, Debbie.
Alexa.
Do it. Alexa, any comments or questions on Instagram we want to share?
Is CO2 just for perfume, or are there therapeutic uses for it also?
Yeah, absolutely therapeutic uses in a lot of CO2s, for sure.
Same therapeutic use as
Yeah.
the EO.
Yeah.
CO2 is probably more for the actually flavor industry.
Right, because it's closer to the whole plant material. So
Yeah.
you aren't, so like with Robert said, the heating during steam distillation, you lose a lot of those constituents from the heat during that process.
Yep.
And the CO2 is it's way more complex than usually than a steam distilled essential oil is. Yeah.
So I've noticed that the
But it
CO
can have different benefits. Some of them do. So it just depends on what oil. But sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say CO2s always seem thicker to me. I don't know if all of them. I've only green patchouli. Anyway, I'm just thinking of some of the CO2s.
Patchouli is kind of a thick oil anyways.
Yeah.
But a total extraction will usually be thicker, where a select will usually be
Because-
close to the EO.
And the total is because it has like solids in it.
More heavy resins,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
not
waxes.
just volatiles like a steam distilled oil is. It will have those heavy, the heavy resins left over.
Yeah.
Because it's like we said, because it's more of the full plant versus just the volatile parts. Yeah.
But we love CO2 as a plant therapy. I think we
Yeah.
sell more than most companies. And, it's like having spinach in a can or spinach, fresh cut spinach.
It's true.
Kind of. I shouldn't
Yeah.
put down EOs like that. I mean, steam distillation is very good.
I love spinach in a can with a little bit of vinegar.
There you go.
Delicious. So nothing wrong with spinach
Yeah, nothing
in a
wrong
can.
with spinach in a can.
But if you're making a smoothie or a salad, you need fresh spinach, you guys.
Yeah.
But I do. I mean, it can be very different, and it also can be really kind of similar. It depends on the plant and what the complexity of the plant, right?
Yeah.
And how much you lose during steam distillation versus how much you wouldn't. So it really just all depends. But we do like CO2s. But absolutely therapeutic. Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want, I can throw people way off.
Okay.
Sure.
It is not a spinach extract.
Oh, it's not a spinach essential oil.
No, and some
Cassie,
plants,
gross, Retha, just gross. Try it, Cassie.
some
okay?
plants are much better in steam distilled form. It's just
Right.
some do better with CO2
Yeah.
as far as scent.
Yeah. Yep.
July oil of the month hence.
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
they're ready for July oil of the month hence, Robert.
So I don't want to.
Oh wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do the
Okay.
For
question.
this baby right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, they're loving your blackout label, Danny. I've seen lots of people comment on it.
It's a blue out.
Yeah.
Is it kid safe?
Yes.
It is.
This month is
Okay.
kid safe.
And then is there a blog post on CO2 so they can learn more about it?
There is. I can't remember when it was, but yeah, just
You could go to the blog
Google.
and just search CO2. Yep.
Yeah, it's a really, really well done blog too. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all
It's
we got.
We might even, and you could actually just like Google, because I know I've seen them. I don't know if it's on our blog post, I don't remember, but I've seen diagrams with the CO2 extraction, which is really cool to see the process. Because I've been lucky enough to go to a steam distillation still. We have one that's just really close to where we live. Well, we have few actually, not just one. But it's, I mean, it's a really cool process, and that's the only distillation process I've been able to witness, you know, firsthand. But seeing the diagram of the CO2, like I would recommend pulling up diagrams of the different distillation processes, because it's really cool to see the differences. Yeah.
I think if you just Google the difference between CO2 and steam distilled,
Yeah.
our blog will pop up right in the top
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
So when we were in, when we went to the Baronia farm down in Tasmania.
And when he says we, he doesn't mean me.
I know, I'm
Just
sorry.
want to point that out.
It was really cool to see, because we were also visiting some different distillation facilities, and Baronia was
Yeah.
CO2.
Yeah.
So it was pretty
The
cool.
the lavender one that you guys went to that one time too was just cool, because it was just massive. Like, it was so cool. I only get to see pictures and videos of those ones.
That's my favorite, and this year we're shut down from visiting all these farms so
how
far.
many
so.
how many trips did you have to cancel?
I'm supposed to be in Spain,
Right now?
France,
Or just-
Germany next week. I was
You
supposed
guys,
to
you
leave.
can just roll your eyes with me, okay? Just roll your eyes at Robert and all
roughing
the
it.
awesome places he gets to go. But it is really cool that he does get to visit a lot and see firsthand a ton of the farms that we get our oils from, and you know, just it's really important that we have that really close relationship with all of our
Yeah,
just
very.
everyone that we work with, suppliers, farmers.
Yeah, especially in times like this. The relationship is everything to get oils right now with so
true.
many countries shut down. Okay,
It's
let's
true.
go to hints.
I know, they're just one. Well, you said you had a few. Were those just the two?
We just
Oh.
have one more.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Could you explain what makes an oil, dog, and kid safe?
Oh, so what makes any oil any type of safe is the constituents in it.
Yeah.
So there are some constituents. So constituents are the chemical compounds that make up the oil. So one that's a lot of customers know of is like linalool, right? Linalool is very high in lavender. It's what gives lavender its relaxing properties. So essential oils are made up of these constituents, and sometimes constituents, there's been studies and research, and some constituents have been shown to, you know, not be safe for children for XYZ reasons, and there's lots of different reasons, and the same with animals. And plant therapy also takes it as far as if there's just simply not enough known about that constituent, nobody really knows anything about that constituent, we won't say that it's kid safe, just because if we're saying something is kid safe, we want to know that it's kid safe. And sometimes there's just simply not enough known about that constituent to be able to say, yes, it's kid safe, or yes, it's pup and pony safe. But yeah, it's the individual constituent within an oil that could possibly make it not pup and pony or not kid safe. Yep. Okay, July oil of the month.
So July is kind of unique because we talk about, you know, we really don't source a lot of oils from the United States except for Western peppermint. And so it's not Western peppermint, I'll give you that. It's not a mint at all, but it's born in the USA. That's my hint.
Oh, I
For
feel
July.
like you need to play this song right now.
Come on, Danny.
In the USA.
So this oil, main
Lexa looks
origin,
at me.
the main origin of this oil is the United States.
It's really cool.
Yeah. What? I don't want to step on Tyler too much. He can give out more hints. OOTM.
Danny's ceiling
It's not a
is
citrus.
falling down. It's not a citrus, it's not a mint, but it's born in the USA.
Yeah, and it goes by 2 names.
It's
so,
Springsteen in a bottle.
Potato.
Potato.
The first potato.
So people what size of bottle?
It's a 10 ml.
A 10
So we
ml.
try to mix it up. We just did a small one, so this will be
A
back
very
to a full
small
size.
one. Is it a co-extraction?
No, it's not.
Is
Nope,
it
it's a single
McDonald's
oil.
fryer oil?
I wish. I love McDonald's. Can't you tell?
That's literally what was just asked.
Who is that?
I don't know. I think it already
like that.
disappeared. I know, we should. It was Kelsey Shannon. Kelsey Shannon, we're going to send you, let's just send her next month's oil of the month.
Oh, good
Do
idea.
it.
Kelsey Shannon.
And I don't know when it will be available. We'll probably send it to you like the end of this week or the beginning of next week. So you'll probably get it in like 2 weeks. But we'll send it to you, Kelsey. Email cs@planttherapy.com. Because Kelsey, that was fantastic. McDonald's fryer oil.
Then July's oil, we'll give a little hint on July too. Is it July that I just did or June?
Yes.
Wait, we're doing June. Okay, so August oil.
Yes.
August oil, and pay attention to the words I'm saying, is to die for.
Oh.
There's a hint in there.
Did
And
you hear what he just said?
This oil, I think everybody will really love too. It's a expensive oil again, and used in a lot of perfumery, and it's going to smell good. Give you that.
It is to die for. Is it 2 oils?
No. These are both single oils. The next two ones.
Do you see them? Two oils? 2 oils?
I was emphasizing the die.
To die for.
Think blood. Oh wait, maybe not.
Danny's mind always goes to.
Such
Spinach.
a silly
Think
boy.
spinach.
I know.
Oh, to die for.
Are we getting 2 in August? Nope. The next 2 months are both single oils. In fact, the whole rest of the year
It's
is
single
pretty
oils.
unique.
We really try to not do 2 oils. Really, we do 2 oils when we have no other choice that month.
Yeah, or
It's
we're trying to
true,
get,
right?
sometimes there's oils that just aren't expensive enough to
Yeah.
get on this list, but they're really good and people want them. I think we did like Cistus and
Yeah.
something, but when we do that, usually it's because, we're trying to just have that great deal.
We have to make sure it falls within the price point, which is also what makes sourcing oil of the month so hard.
Yeah, because we usually try to have the best price out there.
Yeah.
Unless, like this month, we were going just for the best.
Yeah.
We were really looking just for the best to separate it from the essential oil that we already sell. But most of the time, a lot of these oils aren't even sold by anybody else. And so they really do get rare. And I don't know how we put a kid safe or not kid safe, because some of them are from the other side of the planet.
And we just don't know, yeah.
There's just not a lot of,
Yeah. In fact, I recently had a discussion with Lori on one of our upcoming oil of the months, whether or not we should call it kid safe because of this one constituent. But we know enough about this constituent family and know that constituent family is always really safe. And so we decided to say that it's kid safe, just based off of the family and like what that constituent is kind of related to and stuff. But yeah, it does get a little bit trickier. Someone wants to know if, so the July, the one that is born in the USA,
Yeah.
someone wants to know if they can find it in their garden.
Ooh, depending on what? No, you can't. But you could find it in your area depending on where you lived.
But not garden.
That's probably not something you would.
It's not common.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Indian paintbrush.
There you go. And I've seen a couple people put lemon balm, something about lemon balm. And lemon balm is the same oil as
Same.
Melissa.
Yep.
But I don't know what they've said because I've just seen it and it's gone away. So right there, I have the worst luck with lemon balm. I don't know what they're talking about. But in case you're wondering, lemon balm is the same oil as Melissa. It's just another name
Yeah.
for it. And Plant Therapy sells Melissa, so
And that's sourced in Bulgaria, so not born in the USA.
not born in the USA. Can JCAM start on my birthday on June 30th? It cannot, Marty. But it's going
Technically.
to start the day after your birthday. And for those that I know are going to ask, JCAM is July Customer Appreciation Month. We spend the whole month here at Plant Therapy just telling our customers how much we love and appreciate them.
Soon.
It's so soon. We're going to have new products, new products, new products, new products.
Wow. That's
So
bold.
many new products. We're going to have discounts, and we are bringing a lot of products back for our Throwback Thursdays. So we're
nice.
so excited for JCAM. So
And
excited.
Alexa has convinced Paul and Chris
To
both
join lives?
to join us on
Nice.
Monday.
Oh, that is
Next Monday.
fantastic.
Thank you,
Look at
Alexa.
that. Okay, so Robert, we've talked about June's oil of the month. Robert's given hint for July's and
little bit.
August oil of the month. Anything else you want to add?
Just that we love sourcing. I will say one thing about Plant Therapy, and that is that we don't specifically tie ourselves to one farm or producer of oils. And when the world goes through turmoil, you know, when you have famine or droughts or too much rain, if you're stuck with one, you can, you know, end up with whatever they get that year. And so it's really great because the way we source oils, we basically say, we go out to the best places and say, give us samples of, you know, this year's crop, and we pick the best. And so I just really love that about plant therapy. We really do try to bring the best that we can find all the time, and also sell it at a very reasonable price because of our structure. So anyways, I really enjoy it. I'm hooked on it, as you can tell. I just smell oils all day, and my desk, every time I clean it, that lasts like 2 days.
It's true.
That's cool.
It's true. And I on that, I love that it's also, not only is we aren't, you know, just sticking to one supplier or something, but it's also all around the world.
Yes.
And recently we were talking about changing new offices, and I don't know what brought up. We must have been talking like where you were going to be at the new office.
We're moving.
But Paul, we are moving. Yeah, we're moving to this building actually, where we are right now, and it's where we do all the manufacturing, which helps bring our costs down, by the way, because we do it all right here ourselves.
All right here.
Which is really cool. But Paul said something about like Robert is on the phone all day, but speaking in another language or something. So Robert is also, I mean, he's, you know, been a lot of places, and he's a very talented man. And you speak lots of languages, lots or just a couple?
A couple.
A couple.
I speak a couple.
Fluently.
Yeah, I speak a couple.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
That's not
too.
why I go. But
Well,
we
no,
do.
But I'm
we
just saying
really
it's
are.
really cool that we get to buy
Thank
these
you.
oils all around the world, you know, and it's just fun that.
Yeah.
I think it's just cool. And I love that. I wish I spoke lots of languages. That's all, Robert. Okay.
Well, I speak Japanese fluently, and I can get around in a couple more. But we're just on the phone all the time. We like to have that connection.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that's really important in these times. But I may be talking to Bulgaria and then, you know, China, of course, and Australia. It's just the way it is right now. This is a global market for essential oils. Yeah. Like I said, we only buy one oil out of the United States currently. That's Western peppermint, by the way, where it should be bought.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we're going to the area. That's another thing I love about plant therapy. We go to the area where that oil thrives and does the best. So, you know, if we're buying lavender, it's from France or Bulgaria. We're not buying it from China or, you know, or somewhere where it may be cheaper, but it's not the best. And so that's what we really try and do with everything that we sell.
I'm glad that you bring up China, because I've seen before that some people are like, no oil should come from China.
No.
But there are oils that are best thrive in China.
Yeah, hoe wood, you know, and there's so many that do the best from China.
Is it eucalyptus, another one that does really good in China?
75% of the world's, you know, eucalyptus comes from China.
Yeah.
And so absolutely, we are not saying, you know, China is a cheaper oil. Just in a specific oil, I wouldn't go get hoe wood from France, you know.
Yeah.
I want that from China.
Yeah, yep, it's wherever it's best grows. Yeah, yep. Cool. Okay, so we've talked a lot. Robert, thank you so much for joining. I know our customers absolutely love it when you come. They always want Robert back when he comes because you have all the good stuff. He has all the good information. So we appreciate you coming. But we have one more giveaway, Robert.
Let's do it. I love giveaways.
Did we launch something today?
Probably.
Yeah, was that a today's launch?
I didn't see it on the screen or on the website.
Oh yeah, it's on there now.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Do you want me to grab it for you?
So, really fast. I know that we're already, and Robert, if you need to go.
I don't need to go.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. So we did launch our new multi-crystal Car Fresh diffuser. When I first saw this, I was like, what the heck? Like, who chose to do that? I'm not gonna lie, I thought it seemed really tacky.
You mean
this
the
is
diffuser
true.
in
This
total,
new
or
one.
this one?
This new multi-crystal, okay? Because I had only seen pictures and I had only seen discussions, and I was like, ooh. So I'm just being honest. I was really hesitant. I got a sample and I put it together and I was like, this is gorgeous.
So much fun too.
So much fun.
pretty.
Like I was worried the crystals, because they're like pink and greenish blue and yellow, like I was afraid they were going to look cheap. They don't at all. Like it's lovely. Well, in that picture on the homepage, you can see the pink one kind of up in the vent. Like that's how amazing it looks in real life, you guys. Like, so when I finally got the sample, I was like, this is the best thing ever, and our customers are gonna love it.
It's true, because it was one of the first days that I came to work for you, and you were like, Alexa, I need to show you this new thing.
It's true, because I really was hesitant when I just like saw pictures and stuff. I was like, oh, this could go one way or the other. And it's amazing looking. So we do have the new multi, and the reason it's multi is it's the same diffuser. It's our Crystal Car Fresh diffuser, except we have added more vents in the diffuser, like more air hole pockets, because one of the complaints that we got from our original our original Crystal Car Fresh diffuser is that the aroma wasn't quite strong enough. So we added more hole vents so that you would get a stronger aroma. So it's the same concept, except for it has more hole vents in it, and it also comes with 3 crystals. So it comes with the original like dark crystal, and then it comes with a pink crystal and a yellow crystal. And then you can get another crystal pack that comes with like a purplish pink one and like a greenish blue one.
Accessories, you got to have the bling,
Yeah.
especially in your car.
And it really is. I really was hesitant, you guys, and it's amazing looking in person. Like, it looks so good. I'm so excited for it. So that's the new multi-crystal Car Fresh diffuser, which we're really excited about. And the reason I was confused is because when I went to go read what we're giving away, we are giving away June's Oil of the Month as well as the new multi-crystal Car Fresh diffuser.
Wow.
So you will have until midnight tonight to enter this giveaway, and you must enter via the giveaway link. Facebook and YouTube, you can find the link. When the live's over, we will post the link in the comments of the live section as well as in the live description. And Instagram, you can find the link in the Plant Therapy Instagram stories. As you're swiping through the stories, one will say giveaway. Swipe up and go and enter this giveaway so you can enter for a chance to win this month's Oil of the Month as well as the new multi-crystal Car Fresh diffuser. Your giveaway question is, what has been your favorite oil of the month? And for those of you that have been around for a long time, you have a lot to choose from.
It's a long list.
Right?
Oils.
Yeah.
What's yours, Robert?
My favorite oil of the month?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tough.
That is tough. We do have a landing page. So if you go to the shop and you go to Oil
Has
of
the
the
list.
Month, it has a list of all the past ones that we currently continue to sell. Yeah. Look at all of those.
Was lemon myrtle an
It
oil
was.
of the month?
It was.
Dude, lemon myrtle.
That's
My wife-
Danny.
It's not too shabby, right?
Dude, I love lemon myrtle. I
Honeybell's
don't
been
like,
popular. Man, there's just so
Fantastic
Fan-
Frank,
Fantastic Franks,
That's
chocolate truffle.
Balm Mint Bush, Bergamot Mint. I mean, they
Yeah.
all just.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite
My favorite oil
that may or may not
is
be on this list?
vanilla.
Yeah.
So I love the sweet stuff. I love anything that smells good. So I'm gonna say my favorite oil of the
Szechuan
month. my favorite
Finger root.
my favorite oil of the month has probably been butterfly lily.
Yeah, last month's.
It was really
It
nice.
was a good one.
It's too flowery for me.
Yeah, Danny doesn't love it. So we want to
patchouli
know.
is
We
my
want to know from our customers, what was your past favorite oil of the month, or maybe current if you have this one. Let us know. Make sure you enter the giveaway before midnight, and let's choose. Robert, how many winners should we choose?
Well, how
We
many
do
can
at
we
least
choose?
3 normally.
Oh, so let's do 4. because
4. He's just like.
I hate the rules.
So
Gotta do at
4
least 4.
winners, and each of the winners are going to win June's Oil of
Nice.
the Month, as well as the new multi-crystal Car Fresh diffuser, which I'm so excited about. So make sure you go and enter, you guys. Again, you have until midnight tonight. Robert, thanks for joining.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone. We'll be back. I'll be back. Alexa and Danny will be back. Not Robert, though. But we'll
We're
be
going to
back.
try to get him here every month at least.
Yeah, that would be really cool. It would be fantastic. Wednesday, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll be back for our Wellness Wednesday live. See you then. Bye, everyone.